Yo, hello again, YouTube.
Hello, yo.
Hello, hello. We're talking about Lady Chatterley's lover here on the Feared Brother podcast. Feared Brother podcast. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we don't have a theme song yet, but it'll sound a lot like that, like eagles flying everywhere.
Is that?
Uh,
I think that's a crow.
was that a crow? Well, I mean, I guess we could have crows are pretty American, right?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
yeah. But we and so is romance films,
Yes.
especially controversial ones that were once a very controversial book and now is not a book anymore. Well, it's a book still.
It's not a book anymore. The book has been blown up. It's a movie now. We blew up the book.
The book is no longer exists. And you can also see that we have the movie ranking down below, or not ranking, but the movie fucking randomizer down below, so that whenever we're done talking about Lady Chatterley's lover, we can go ahead and randomize that shit so everybody can see what we're watching next. And
Yeah, boy.
this movie
Sorry, I had to subject everybody to that.
this movie was boring as shit. Like the souvenir.
A whole lot of fucking going on.
There's a lot of fucking. This is
It's-
basically softcore porn.
It really is. This is like Cinemax if they had their own production company.
We did.
They kind of do, I guess.
We did see some dong though. That's what set it apart from softcore porn. Was
Yeah.
that Jack O'Connell bears all?
Mhm.
He got his dong out. He's got his butt out. He's like I don't give a fuck where you film me, man. I'm good. Like so he just drops trow in the rain and there's a dick there.
Yeah, you see
He's
a
got
lot of butt in this. A lot of man butt, a lot of women. The first nudity scene, I'm pretty sure, is a man's ass.
yes, it's him taking a shower outside. Like he doesn't have
For
one.
some reason.
Like he doesn't have one inside. Is he using the fucking gutters?
Probably.
Oh my god! So basically, the gist of this it's a romance movie. It starts out with you see the main character. I can't remember her fucking name in the movie. Uh,
Um,
I'm
let's
gonna.
see if I can find it.
I just
Connie.
Connie. Okay, so Connie marries. I'm gonna say Winston. I can't remember his actual fucking name.
Clifford.
Clifford.
The big red dong.
The big red dong. Clifford. Would have thought Winston. No, it was not Winston. It was Clifford. He is my favorite part of this movie, not because he's a great character, but just because his facial expressions and some of the stuff he like, the way he acts in this movie kills me because it's like a fucking cartoon. He's so animated and he makes this movie entertaining.
Such a big baby. Like, he's just, like, in the beginning, you're like, okay. Like, you're kind of rooting for the guy because, like, we knew ahead of time what was going to happen. And you're kind of rooting for him because he seems like a nice guy. And then he just kind of turns into a dick. And the more and more he spirals down the dickness, he kind of just becomes more and more of like a fucking zany cartoon character.
One of the best parts is whenever he's like trying to like he's like on his little motorbike thing because he's okay. We're kind of getting ahead of ourselves. So basically, what happens is Connie marries Clifton, uh, Winston Clifford. So she marries him, and then he goes off to war, and then he gets crippled during the war during a battle. I don't know what the fuck happens in wars.
Yeah, they don't really like elaborate. Like he's a writer, so I think that he was a war journalist. or
Right.
something.
Okay. Yeah, he was like he gets injured in a battle. I don't think he was fighting. I think he was doing journalism. Uh, yeah, and then he gets back and he's paralyzed from the waist down. So Connie has to take care of him, and it eventually breaks her. And then she hires like a nanny for him. And her friend's like, because this is at the behest of her friend, because her friend comes over and she's like, well, who's taking care of you while you're doing all this stuff for him? And then she's like,
I didn't really think about that. You're right.
he's like, yeah. He's like, I guess I'm gonna go start taking walks and shit. So on one of her walks, she sees the bare ass of the gamekeeper in town,
The bare ass himself, Oliver.
and it's love at first cheek. First, I don't know where I'm going with that, but yeah,
Is that cheeky?
It's a little cheeky. And this is a very British movie, so that fits.
It's very British, yeah.
It's you cheeky Nando. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Cheeky Nando's.
Cheeky Nando's.
I've never even heard. I've never even been to a Nando's. I don't think we have any in America. I might be wrong.
Nando's a real thing?
Yeah, apparently it's like a food place that British people like to eat at.
Nando's,
Cheeky Nando's. I've heard that multiple times. I knew about what Cheeky Nando's was because of Will Ospreay, who's a pro wrestler. But apparently that's a fucking meme where like people are like, yeah, you go to Nando's and it's just a bit cheeky every time. It's like, what the fuck does that? So that just became like a meme in the British world. So of course Will Ospreay knows all about that. The posh bastard. That's another thing. Like you can tell that most of the people in this movie are extremely posh, except for one person, and that is Jack O'Connell. I can't remember his name in the movie. Oliver. I was about to say Owen. But he's like, you can tell I don't fucking read these synopses. I just watch these. I watch these movies and then I forget about them and then we press record.
I know so much about this movie just because there wasn't a lot to it.
Yeah.
Like its story is not hard to follow. Like you can watch the trailer and then gather everything you need to know about this movie.
There's bare ass. There's a guy in a wheelchair, and she
a lot of fucking.
A lot of it. I'm pretty sure you could turn this movie on. You could go grab food at any point. Like you can go grab food during a sex scene, come back, it's a different sex scene. Like.
And you'll know, like, the scenery changes. Not a whole lot, but it does change.
Well,
like, sometimes they'll be fucking in the cottage. Sometimes they'll be fucking in the trees.
Yeah, like, they kind of just get it on everywhere. Like, anywhere and everywhere. Yeah. I'm surprised.
There's no limits.
I'm surprised they didn't do it on top of the husband.
While he's asleep. Get off of me! Get off of me! I'm trying!
Oh my god, that's so good. That's fucking hilarious. That's what she said. Oh my god, that's so good. I think at one point she's just like, wow.
Channeled her inner Owen Wilson.
Wow. Wow.
Wow, look at the size of that butt. Wow.
He can actually use his meat, unlike the guy in the wheelchair.
Something where we kind of jumped right into the whole point of the movie is there's a lot of fucking. But after they get married, and they have sex once, and then he goes to war. Then he comes back, crippled, and she's like taking care of him and everything. And then during one of their walks, because she used to walk him like up hills and all this other junk. They
She kind of does even like later on in the movie too, before like people start finding out what's happening. But
yeah, like she would like push him around before he got his little rascal.
I mean, even then they needed to push him, which is
Yeah.
the funniest part of the movie to me is that scene. But yeah, they so he was like in a kind of like an antique looking wheelchair. It was really cool looking, but he was like wheeling it around and getting like really mad, and he's just like, I can't do it. I can't because he's getting stuck in the mud. First of all, why are you in a fucking why are you trying to use a wheelchair in grass or mud in the first place?
Yeah.
Don't know. But he's just like, I can't do it, man. And then so she's like pushing him and it's like, well, if you could just stop moving for a second, I can get it. And then like Oliver comes over and he's like, oh, do you guys need help? And then he's like, no, but yeah. He's like he's upset that he needs help.
Away.
It's like the winch has got it.
The winch has got it.
He's an asshole, basically. Like I could hear him saying something like that, like, no, the winch has got it. Thank you.
Yeah, he's a fucking twat.
It's like, isn't that your wife, dude? Like, goddamn. But yeah, she's like,
I wonder why she fucking Oliver.
yeah. So she's pushing, and then he gets behind. So he gets behind the wheelchair, and then he pushes the wheelchair out of the mud. And he's like, all right, carry on then. And then he keeps fucking pushing right along. So then that scene ends. But the funniest moment of this happening is he's on what Joe describes as like a little rascal. It's kind of like a little, like, almost like a Segway, kind of, but like it looks like a go-kart.
Yeah, it's like an old-timey little scooter.
Yeah. And he gets that stuck in the mud. And his facial expressions are so cartoon-like. He's just like, oh man, dude. He's just like, like he's aggressively. I don't even know how to describe it without like. It's just.
He's just sitting there like fucking, like on the fucking handle.
And then he doesn't want Oliver's help, even though he's over there, and he's like, no, don't push, I got it. And he's just like fucking revving the engine. He's like, and he's spinning the tires. And then Oliver just gets behind it and pushes it. He's like, see, I told you. Oh fuck, I just hit the mic. That was probably loud. But he's like, see, I told you I can get out. I told you I can get out of the mud. And then he looks back. He's like, no, I said I could do it. I could do it myself, and you did what I told you not to do anyway. He's just like throwing a fit about it. That's not even like the only instance of this dude's face being the best part of this movie. Because like there's a moment like after he had just got back and after he got the nanny instead of his wife, where she's like letting him play with this little radio. And he's got this like face of wonder, like he just opened the best Christmas present he ever received at like 8 years old. He's like,
and she's just over there like, yeah, it's nice. He's like, I'm talking to people in Italy. Oh my god.
His mouth like wide open, like. You have to watch back to see that face. But it's the funniest shit, dude. Oh my god. Not a lot happens in this movie.
Wow.
It's a lot of romance. Basically Connie and Oliver courting each other, and sneaking around. They're not really good at sneaking around. They kind of just fuck everywhere, like we said.
Yeah, just anywhere on the grounds. But Clifford at one point gave Connie permission to sleep with somebody else in hopes that she would conceive a child and bear it under their name,
Yeah,
and
and
that's why she was looking around. But he was like trying to get her to sleep with like these, like posh, high.
French dudes, because
Yeah,
she's going to France, and she's like, well, I can arrange to do it there. Whole time, she's getting plowed by Oliver, and like, and
Oliver's not just plowing the lands; he's
yeah.
plowing the wife too.
Oh my god, he's he's very talented. He's good. He's good at his job.
A little too good at his job.
uh,
Oh, dude, there's this one part where she was like holding these chicks, like these baby chickens, and she was like terrified.
yeah, I don't know
I
what
thought that was
I didn't know what that was about.
no, I thought it was so weird.
Because she started like breaking down, holding these little chickens, and Oliver's like, "No, you're doing great. Yeah, you're holding them chickens." Like,
You're doing
and
good.
she's just like, and maybe it's because she just like felt like, I don't know. Here's what I took from it: is like she kind of felt like she was kind of forced to care about somebody more than she wanted to, and maybe she just didn't have like enough in her to like, I don't know. It's such a weird thing. I'm pretty sure it's a metaphor for something, but I'm just
Probably.
too stupid and too tired. Uh, but
I mean, it's kind of hard to notice any metaphors in there when there's like every other scene is just fucking.
yeah,
It's just
this is definitely one of those movies that have come out because of the.
sorry.
I
I hit
think,
my. That must have been really bad.
no,
I hit my cord and it's fucking up my mic.
it was like a little staticky, but we're good. We're good.
Okay, it fucked up a lot on my end. Not me.
Maybe it did,
It,
but I
it
didn't.
scared the shit out of me.
But I didn't really hear anything, and I think that's the audio that everybody else is gonna get. So,
I hope not. Here's my cat.
ooh, and
Hi, Bean. Say hi,
and
Bean.
instantly we found something more interesting than this movie. And
Oh, Bean.
I think Nugget is in the bedroom sleeping. She's been
Get her ass out here.
she's been sleeping a lot more lately, but I think it's just because she's like getting older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's all it is.
Yeah, we got a vet appointment for her on the 11th, and she doesn't seem sick. She's been playing and shit. She's been drinking.
Okay.
She's been eating and drinking. She's fine.
So she's probably getting old then, yeah.
Yeah, that's something we were worried about. We were like, oh, she's sleeping a lot more. But yeah, she's fucking 8 now, so it's gonna happen. It's sad because she was super active as a like up until like this year. She's kind of slowing down now, which is like such a weird thing to. It's so weird, dude. Because like you remember back in the day, she's just like fucking everywhere.
Yeah, like she would sleep a lot, but not like cats just sleep a lot in general. Like
Yeah.
animals do.
And then they just like start sleeping more and more as they get older. But
Yeah. I wonder why. Less energy.
yeah, they probably have to like they probably don't have as much in the tank as they used to, so they gotta like up the hours that they need to sleep to conserve energy. Because they're like natural predators. They use whatever energy they have to catch food. I give her food, so she doesn't have to catch shit. But yeah, she's getting up there in age though. She's not like a senior yet, but she's
Like a middle-aged woman.
yeah, yeah.
Have you seen any like wine decorations like around her? Like has she been hoarding like it's wine time kind of decorations?
She puts like a live laugh meow on the wall. I'm like, what is this? And she's like,
Like no, stop it.
I saw it at Target, and I thought it would be really nice in the kitchen. Add to the decor. It's like,
We
don't
are
even.
not putting this in the kitchen.
She's like, fine, living room then. It's like,
No,
no.
definitely not. He's gonna start getting fucking old rustic wood painted white. Like, no, we're not going down this road, Nugget.
She's like, meh. Oh my god. She wouldn't know what to do. She doesn't even know how to read.
Yeah, if she tries to pull that excuse, don't take it. Don't buy it.
Oh.
It's like, man, I don't even know how to read, so I don't even know what it says. Like, well, you do, because you purposely picked this out because it says meow on it.
Live, laugh, meow.
There's got to be a fucking decoration that says that.
Yeah, there's like, I don't know, there's a bunch of weird shit like coffee mugs that you can buy. There's like shirts that are like, this human belongs to this cat. And it's like a picture of the cat, yeah.
I'm going to get you a shirt like that for
Oh,
birthday.
God. Oh, God. I mean, that's less cheesy than whenever it's like one of those shirts that are like, yeah, I'm from Decatur, Illinois. That means that I like doing four-wheelers and I like having Mexican food that isn't real Mexican food, and then if you come next to my daughter, I'll shoot you in the butthole. It's one of those shirts. They're so stupid. They're so stupid. It's like very specific to.
It says authentic Mexican restaurants.
Yeah. I only eat at burrito trucks.
Burrito trucks. I only eat at Guadalajara.
Oh, God.
And Taco Bell.
I mean, for a while, that's what I was doing. Now I
eat Taco Bell.
Yeah, me too. I live in Texas now, so the Mexican food's better.
Yeah.
So.
Actually, whenever I visited for the first time, you guys took me to a Tex-Mex place.
Oh yeah, we went to Chewy's, but we also went to Taco. What is it? Fuck, what is it? No, it was oh, god damn it! I think it's closed now. It was that burrito place in the gas station, dude. That place was fucking delicious. That was like my favorite place to eat whenever I lived over on off of Cooks, which is like Windsong Apartments. When I lived there with Ian, that place I can't remember the name of the place. Like, it was so fucking good though.
Yeah, I went there and I found some like Arizona teas I've never seen before, like around here. There was like a lot of fucking coconut juice or coconut water.
Yeah,
I love coconut water so much.
Isn't that the stuff that had the coconut in it?
Yeah.
Ugh. I mean, I love coconut, but it was super bitter. I think I tried it and I was like, this is nasty.
Maybe, so like.
I love coconut and I don't like that shit.
Maybe you'd like coconut juice. Maybe
I
got coconut milk. I don't know.
I like coconut LaCroix. I like
Look gross.
Yes, I fucking love LaCroix. Just sparkling water in general. I fuck with it.
I can't. I've tried like the only sparkling thing I can drink is like
beer.
Topo Chico, yeah, Topo Chico or like White Claws, but I like Topo Chico more.
Bro, they got hard Topo Chico. That's just good.
Yeah, there's a soft Topo Chico.
Yeah. It's a regular Topo Chico, but then you got like alcoholic Topo Chico.
That's the only one I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know they have spiked.
It's called sparkling
seltzer.
Water.
Oh yeah. They have spiked seltzer Sunny D now.
Well, Sunny D tastes like NyQuil mixed with orange juice, so I don't see how anybody likes Sunny D. I
don't either.
Like as described, it tastes like NyQuil and orange juice.
It's
It's
fucking disgusting.
disgusting.
If you
Yeah.
say you want orange juice and you drink Sunny D, I'm gonna question you hard.
Yeah. I mean, I personally question anybody who drinks orange juice that's not squeezed because that shit just sits in a vat and like collects garbage basically.
Yeah,
And yeah, people be drinking that shit. So
it's nasty.
yeah, it's
They also have spiked Mountain Dew, which is another weird one, and spiked Monster. I work in a liquor store now.
I could
Wondering.
see Mountain Dew. I feel like that's a long time coming. That was a long time coming.
Yeah,
Um, but what was the other one you said?
spiked Monster. It's called Beast.
Fuck, you're just trying to kill people, man. Like,
I know. It's fucking crazy. Like, and they sell them in like it's like a 6-pack variety pack.
I'm
So you're just like getting drunk and you're just chugging these fucking things, staying up like it's because like when you're drunk, you're not gonna think about like, oh, I probably shouldn't be drinking 6 of these monsters, but
I'm surprised Red Bull hasn't come out with something alcoholic yet. Maybe they have, honestly.
maybe I haven't seen it yet. We've got a lot of liquor. We
I
don't have everything, but
I can't even drink Red Bull anymore, and I do really like Red Bull, but I can't do it anymore.
I drink Nos.
Yeah, I fucking can't drink energy drinks, which is good, but it's also like, man, I'm gonna miss like the first sip of a Red Bull, and you're like,
Oh
especially when you're like exhausted, because
yeah,
like
like just that first sip will wake you up, which is crazy.
yeah, like
Whoa,
and you're focused, which is
yeah.
um, like it's weird that it does that. I don't think there's any other energy drink that makes you go like, oh shit, yeah, I'm alive.
I've been
But
drinking. Nos is my go-to. Nos will make me feel like that. But another one I've been drinking, and it's only because we have it at work and I get it for like 50% off, is G Fuel. They're not bad. Like the G Fuel energy drinks aren't bad. I stay away from the Ninja one because first off, it's Ninja. Secondly, it's cotton candy. I don't want any of that.
I don't know much about him. I know he's a Twitch streamer like myself.
He's just Fortnite incarnate. Is what yeah, that's all he plays is Fortnite. I'll be scrolling through TikTok and I'll see him streaming live. Just he only plays Fortnite.
Ugh.
Yeah, he's got his own like character that they created for him and everything.
And that's all he plays is his own character.
I don't think so. That'd be fucking funny though.
Oh my god.
No.
And people are like, "Oh, I'm gonna be ninja." Ugh.
I like the Drew Gooden one where he's like, did you watch that one?
Yeah, he dyes his
Where he's
hair.
And for like 6 videos, as you just see it slowly turning back to his normal hair color.
Well, he only records once every month.
That's true. That's true.
Uh,
It's back to normal now.
yeah.
Thankfully.
I think his last video. I haven't watched. I don't think I've watched it yet. I watched Curtis Connor's latest video where he's like trying to figure out, like he's trying to find the rarest like Digimon cards. He's like trying to solve a mystery, and he's like trying to find the rarest like Digimon cards from like 20 years ago.
I first off forgot about Digimon. I forgot that was a thing. Digimon, digital monsters, digital
Digimon.
guardian champions.
Yeah.
And I haven't watched Curtis Connor in a long time. I think the last one I watched was I don't even know if it was like a new one, but it was him reviewing a Christian apocalypse movie.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I remember that too. And then I thought you were going to talk about the one where he was talking about that gamer for Christ or whatever, and this dude who goes he was a Twitch streamer, and then Twitch eventually banned him, so now he goes to like the more like right-winged version of Twitch. I can't remember what it's called, but it's called D Live, which is not something you want to be. It's like, yeah, come over to D Live and watch me stream.
D-Live.
Yeah, and like it's like, no, dude, I think I'm good.
Why didn't they just switch the D with a B?
Yeah.
Be live.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna be live anyways.
Yeah, be live.
That sounds so much better.
And then the guy would have been like, "Come believe on Be Live."
Come D leave on D live.
Believe. Okay.
Okay.
The best way you can support him is by not showing up on Be Live. But yeah, like D Live apparently is where all of the people who get banned from Twitch go, especially if they're the ones spouting like hate speech and just all these terrible things. Like he would get online and he would obviously he'd go live and then he'd play Fortnite with a bunch of kids, and then obviously because of course he's gonna play with fucking kids. And I think this was obviously his strategy was to play games that kids play, so that he can try to get into their heads and mold their young minds to believe in God, which is really fucked up. And then people talk about like how people who are more, I'd say more progressive people like you and I, where we would say like, all right, yeah, so we believe trans people have or need rights, and they're not indoctrinating people. But this dude was straight up doing that. Like, he was trying to indoctrinate kids, and he was trying to convert them to believing in God. There was like this Muslim kid who was fucking playing. He was like, oh no, well, we believe in something completely different. He was like, well, then you're gonna go to hell, then, you little shit. Like, basically like that.
Oh my
God. And you're just like, dude, you can, and you can see why he got banned, right? Because
Jesus Christ,
fucking piece of shit. So, and he was like, and if you're gay, you're gonna go to hell too, and stuff like that.
God.
And he's just like, yeah, that's
even the fucking. I'm looking up D Live right now, and why is the icon a ninja?
You don't know. D Live. Maybe Ninja does like he moonlights over there.
Well, I guess I'm reading here that D Live is still using YouTuber PewDiePie's likeness to advertise his own platform despite his new deal to stream exclusively with YouTube. So they're just using PewDiePie against his permission to promote D Live.
See,
and the only way you can get banned, you can't even get so. We do not allow content creators to sexualize their content. Account restrictions or suspensions may be placed on the account if your content is sexualized. That's it. Like, you can say whatever you want.
Oh my god,
that's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. So I like Twitch for certain things. I've contemplated moving to YouTube just because so if you are an affiliate or partner, you get the same split, like the pay split. Twitch has made it 50-50 no matter whether or not you're an affiliate or a partner.
Ooh, okay.
So that's really bad because on YouTube it's 70-30.
Oh.
No matter whether or not you're an affiliate or partner. So either way. But I would have to rebuild and just do it on YouTube instead of Twitch. But I'm already an affiliate on Twitch, and I only get 50% of what people donate to me or give me. So, and like sometimes I haven't streamed in a while. I streamed last night and it was fun again. I don't know how often I'll be doing it, but I got 5 subs last night, in just like 2 hours. So that was pretty sick.
Hell yeah! Coming out the gate, fucking swinging.
Yeah.
So I get fucking Louisville Slugger just right for the fucking fences.
So that was fun. But
hell yeah!
And I just played some Pokemans, trading card game, and had a good time listening to some music. Talked about the podcast. I brought it up.
Hell yeah! Did we get anything?
Well,
did we get any bites?
Yeah, my friend. So one of my like regulars, his name is Frizz,
Chris.
Lil Frizz. I don't.
Lil Freeze.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. He was like, I'm gonna watch some of these. I'm like, yeah, do that, man. It's like
Yeah, do that.
we actually start doing videos later on, so you're gonna enjoy that, I think. But he was like, I think I'm gonna start with the Kazam one. I was like, that's a good one to start with because it was the first one. And then you can just go down the list. My
It
God,
looks like one of our least viewed ones. Yeah, it is our least, I think.
it's the guilty.
Yeah. Yeah. My phone is my camera and it's covering up the bottom part of my screen, so I can't see the baby geniuses.
Yeah,
But,
yeah, the guilty was the worst received. It did not do well.
I feel like
Um,
that's when we started hitting our stride.
Yeah, I think it was shortly after that. I think it was with the souvenir was like our like coming out party. Like we were like, this is it. We got it now. I want the world to know that I am coming
I want to Adam Scott dead.
this one's I don't even know what the fucking thumbnail is going to be on this one, but I'll figure
What is
it out.
It's just two stick figures going at it.
And he's got an eggplant and she's got a peach.
And then two melons for the boobs.
Yeah.
Spaghetti for the hair.
Definitely gonna make this happen.
I'm very down. And then in the back, you just see Clifford like in his little fucking wheelchair.
Oh my God. Anyway, let us continue talking about Lady Chatterley's lover. So
Where were we?
they fucked.
They do a lot of fucking. We can't emphasize enough how much fucking goes on in this movie.
I think we were at where Clifford was like, where she's telling him that she's about to go to France, and then she had just recently found out she was pregnant, and so now she's like, and it's Oliver's baby, because that's the only person she's been boning.
Yeah.
Sure as fuck isn't Clifford. And then, so he's like, you're gonna go to France. Is that where that's gonna happen? Is that where you're gonna conceive? And she was like, I thought about it. And then he was like,
Yeah,
are you,
definitely gonna happen there.
yeah, and he was like, are you still gonna want to be with me even after you've been with another man? And then she goes, yes. And he's like, oh.
Score.
He's got this like really stupid look on his face. He's like, oh.
Oh.
He's like, oh, you made my life complete.
Oh my fucking
God, he would be such a shitty dad, dude.
Yeah, he would.
Cause he.
I'm glad that. And this was like one thing I kind of like. I had like a problem with the story was, and I guess it makes sense to an extent. Because if I was crippled, I'd probably turn into a dickhead too.
Yeah.
But he just like out of nowhere turned into a dickhead. So it seemed like they were just wrote him to be a dickhead, so that we would root for her.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It just seemed like
I don't know. I rooted for him only to see the silly faces he was gonna make. Because that was the best part of the movie. Every time he made a cartoony face, or he pouted, there's a moment where he was like, "I will not stand for this," and we were like, "No shit."
No shit. Yeah, I didn't see that one fucking coming, Clifford.
I will not stand for this. Yeah, I don't think you have a choice.
Oh my fucking god. Shit. It's getting dark out. I gotta turn on the light.
Oh. But then she does go to France after she like makes out with Oliver. I think we're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves because like I think the nanny finds because like she's walking around and it rained. This is like after they boned in the rain.
Oh yeah, that's when
Yeah.
you see Dong. He's just like out there and it's like,
Yeah, and he's got it's pretty heavy. It's a pretty big wang.
yeah, you can hear it smacking in the rain.
Yeah, like he's got a hammer. Like this dude.
Oliver the Hammer.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure his knees fucking hurt all the time when he walks. Just that dong swinging, hitting his fucking shins and shit.
He's got to wear tidy whities just to keep that shit in check.
Why are you wearing tidy whities? Don't you know those are ugly?
Then he pulls him down. She's like, "Oh shit. Okay, sorry, man."
You just hear a thud on the floor. Like, jeez. That was just my balls. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh.
He goes to the bathroom. He's like, "Oh, the water's cold."
Oh, damn! It went down the hole.
Ew.
So who needs a plunger when you got a dick that big?
He like unrolls it. He's like, I gotta put my hose away.
Oh my god. That reminds me of this Key and Peele sketch where they're doing improv, and the guy's like, "Oh no, a black cat," and Keenan's like, "Why the cat gotta be black?" And then he like pulls out a fake bat and he goes to hit the guy, and Jordan Peele walks in and he's like, "Freeze!" And then the scene freezes, and Jordan comes up and takes Keenan's spot. And he's got the bat, and he's like, "I guess I gotta put my dick away," and then flings it over his shoulder.
Oh my god.
That shit was so funny. Bo Burnham was in that one too.
In Key and Peele?
Yeah.
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 But then, so they get done fucking in the rain. And then he's walking her back to her estate. And then the nanny is out looking for her because Clifford is like, "Well, go find her." And he's like super mad, and he's got this stupid face on. He always has these awesome facial expressions. Like he fucking ate all of the scenes he was in. Like chewing on scenery is what this motherfucker was doing.
He did give it his fucking all.
Yeah, he did not hold back. He was like, "This is gonna be a fucking cartoon. If I'm gonna be in this," and most people are just gonna watch this because it's gonna get hot. Like it's gonna get steamy. Like that's the appeal of the movie, and I'm pretty sure it's mostly gonna be like, I'm pretty sure the audience for this movie was primarily women. So
yeah.
Not saying that's a bad thing. I think that's good. Because all movies have an audience. All movies have a target audience. I was not the target audience for this movie.
No, me either. Oddly enough, though, written by men.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Huh.
Yeah.
David McGee.
David McGee.
Oh, he wrote Life of Pi.
Huh. They were probably like, "Hey, what's gonna sell? Fucking yeah, it's a tried and true method. We're gonna have people fucking on camera. There's gonna be a dick. People are gonna enjoy that.
And they're gonna be like, "Well, how much fucking?" He's like, "Oh,
oh buddy,
oh, don't you wait, a lot of fucking."
It's gonna be
Talking
like
about screen time. I'm gonna say about like 90 minutes of it is just straight fucking.
I don't know if it was that excessive, but I think it might have been.
It was this was what, like a 2-hour movie? No, I didn't want to click on the picture. Um, 2 hours and 6 minutes. I would say about an hour of this is just fucking.
Yeah. It's like it's softcore until you see his dong.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
yeah.
it's still softcore, I guess, at that point because there's no like, it doesn't show penetration. So,
No.
like, dude, if Netflix wanted to knock something out of the park, that's what you needed. That's what this needed to be. Like, this just needed to be hardcore porn. Like, I think if they want something really steamy, like if they want something like that's gonna be, oh shit, did you see that? They just put fucking porn on there. Like, it's gotta. So just imagine like if this movie was hardcore porn, but with a really good plot. Like people would be like, oh, I was. It's like not only was I invested in the fucking, I was invested in the actual story. That's like, that is unprecedented, unmarked territory that nobody has gone to ever. Like,
You
and
know what
that,
you're explaining, right? Is basically a better version of what Dennis was trying to write in Always Sunny. It's just a fucking Dolph Lundgren movie with a lot of fucking in it.
but like that's just something that, man, I don't know. The first, and I've said this about a couple things in my life. Uh, Truly versus White Claw. The first the first brand that comes out with a coconut flavor, it's over. It's over. Hulu, Netflix, HBO Max. It's probably gonna happen on HBO Max first.
Oh, probably.
But if you want to be the streaming service, Peacock, you already got cock in your name. You might as well pull the trigger.
And P.
And P.
You can go down different routes with that.
Yeah, like that's you got it. You got to do it on Peacock. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
granted, most of the P stuff's probably gonna be German.
Yeah.
What
What about Paramount? They could be like, it's Paramount that we make this movie.
Oh, Paramount this girl. Wait, fuck. Paramount them titties.
Paramounted titties.
Paramount. Oh. What
Look it
else?
up. I'm pretty sure English. Oh, para is Portuguese for four.
Yeah.
Where's my mouse? So, for mounting.
Yes.
There we go.
For mounting. Yeah. Yeah. It's like Paramount Plus, HBO Max. We're kind of bored of the softcore porn on HBO Max at this point. We watched Game of Thrones. Whatever.
Titties, whatever. We're past that. We're not
Yeah.
creators anymore.
Penetration. That's what we're looking for on TV. TV and movies. A lot of this. A lot
Maybe
of that.
maybe some of this. We'll go back and forth.
And then
Maybe some of this.
maybe a little bit. Say this is one person, two holes. You gotta do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit.
Maybe just a little bit of this. Right here. A lot of this right here.
A lot of this right here. That's two dicks. That's two dicks. Yeah, dude.
All right, here we go. All the way. We're just...
People are gonna take this show seriously.
You know what's kind of funny is that if you want to call somebody like a slut or something in sign language, you do this, or like, yeah, you do this, like they're jumping on everyone's dick. Look at the little legs right here.
It's like a little bunny rabbit.
Ew.
Because bunny rabbits do be fucking.
They do be fucking. I used to have a couple rabbits. They're both girls, but they would still hump shit.
Yeah, they scissored. They probably scissored.
Probably when we're not looking. That's probably why the carpet was all torn up.
Anyway. Hulu, Netflix, Paramount Plus, we're done with you, HBO Max. We know you're gonna do it, probably.
Yeah, we don't care.
Whichever one of the ones that don't normally show titties, the first one that shows full on penetration is
It
going to
could just
be
be a dick in a vagina or a dick in an ass. Just a behind the butt shot.
yeah,
You know.
yeah. As long as it goes whoop.
Slide whistle.
That comes out. It's like popping champagne. It's like that's perfect. Nobody's gonna take this show seriously. This might be the best episode yet.
We might just get a lot of views because we're talking about boning.
Yeah. I hope so. People are like, oh shit. They're talking about.
I didn't realize this was R-rated.
This is the most R-rated well, probably not the most R-rated podcast. But probably the most R-rated we've been on this podcast.
Borderline into the X's.
Yeah, borderline X. I don't know. We've said some pretty raunchy things, I think, in our run so far.
We went pretty deep down the fucking hole, you know.
In the fucking hole.
The fucking hole.
So Connie wants a divorce from what's his face.
That segue. And Connie wants a divorce.
And so he finds out about their her extramarital affairs. Is that the right word? Extramarital? Yeah, her affairs, her extramarital affairs. And he's like, well, why would you do that to me? He's like, why? And she's like, why are you a fucking asshole? And then he's just like, I can't fucking walk. And then he's just
you see what I'm sitting in?
Yeah. So she's just like, I want a divorce. He's like, I will never allow it. He's like, well, that sucks. She's like, that sucks. I'm fucking leaving anyway, whether you divorce me or not. So now, oh, that's another thing. Fucking Oliver has a wife who will also not let him get a divorce because she keeps sending her new boyfriend over to get money from him.
Yeah, he got like I forget what they call it. It's like wartime benefits or something.
Yeah. It was like his benefits from surviving the war, and she keeps trying to take all of it. And every time this dude comes to the door, he's like, get the fuck out of here, like, or I will fight you. And he's like, no, we don't have to do that.
Oh, yeah, he did come up. He, like, pulled a shotgun on him. He's like, you stay back.
Yeah, he's like, dude, I will fucking kill you. Like, and he's just like, no, we don't have to do that, man. I just need the money. And he's like, you're not getting a cent. And that bitch ain't getting a cent. And then
see, it really wasn't the shotgun that scared him away. We just didn't see the camera pan down, but he was fully naked and you saw that hammer. He's like, oh Jesus! He's like, got a snake. He's sick like, a snake on me.
That's what she had before.
He's like, oh.
And then he sees like a girl in the bed. I think I think
she was hiding.
Yeah. So that happens. And then he goes up to, because he gets summoned by Clifford after this, and then he obviously knows.
Because Connie goes away finally, because she's been talking about, like, half the movie she's talking about going to France or Italy, one of the two, and just she finally goes. No, she doesn't go yet. She goes somewhere with her sister, because her sister comes and picks her up.
Yeah, that's the trip that she's supposed to be taking, and then
okay.
Yeah, and then everybody finds out. Even like the townspeople are like, "You're a whore," basically.
Yeah.
Nobody likes Connie anymore because she fucked around on a dude that was a dick to her. Like,
Well, it's not even that. It's because he was poor in their eyes.
yeah, everybody that's mad at her is poor.
Oh, he's like a gamekeeper, so they're like, ew.
Yeah, even though in the beginning of the movie people were talking about how like fucking hot he is and shit. It's
So
weird.
maybe it was just because she was screwing around. I took that
Yeah.
as like her sister was like up
Oh,
for her
oh,
boning someone else.
yeah, her sister. Her sister was like, yeah, if you can find somebody better than that dude. But then she was like, not a poor, not a poor. That's
He lives in
disgusting.
a cottage.
With
Ugh.
chickens and shit, and shit,
And shit. Chickens and shit.
and
And
a
shit.
and a dog. Ew.
Ew. A mutt.
I bet that dog's not purebred.
I bet he's mixed with like a fucking retriever or something.
Yeah, I bet he's not even whole wheat. Disgusting.
Fucking gross.
But then they do. It's either Italy or France. I can't remember which one it was.
I can't either.
But even they are like turning their nose up at her. But of course they would if they're French. That's just the way they live. Fucking French people.
Fucking French people.
Fucking idiots.
Well, we just fucking erased the whole demographic of people we can't promote to.
They're gonna be like, oui, oui.
They're like, yeah, we hate French too.
If you're French Canadian, oui.
Wait. Dude, it tripped me out the first time I saw how "we" is actually spelled.
OUI?
Yeah, and I was like, whoa.
Oui.
I thought it was WI or WE.
Yes. But it is oui.
So, whenever they're asking for a hot dog, is it spelled OUINER?
OUI. Let me get a wiener.
A wiener?
A wiener. I don't know why I did the H thing. Let me get a wiener. A wiener?
A wiener?
That'll
Can I
be
get a wiener?
uno, dos, tres bucks.
I was quoting that the other day.
I'll make yours.
Uno, dos, tres bucks.
I'll make yours extra pecan. Yeah.
Don't do that. I could lose my license.
I repeat, I could lose my license.
That movie is fucking gold.
If you say so.
It's so bad, and that's what makes it so fucking good. Because I think it was written purposely to be bad. The camera is very good. Like it's definitely not a low budget movie in terms of cinematography, but when it comes to prosthetics and acting, it's terrible.
It's weird that Elijah Wood signed off on it. He was like,
Yeah, he's a producer on it.
yeah, blows my fucking mind. Yeah, but then they go to France, and then she comes back, and then she's like, I want a divorce. After he had already told Connie to pack his shit. Because she's about to go to his cottage to, like, see him for the last time before he moves away. And then she's going to try to get a divorce from Clifford. But she goes and confronts Clifford, and she's like, I want a divorce. And he's like, I won't stand for it. And then we were like, no shit.
No shit. No shit, Clifford.
Yeah. And then... oh, my God. Fuck you, Clifford. But he starts making funny faces again. He's like pouting his fucking heart, his little heart out. He's like, I will never let you get divorced from me.
We aren't getting divorced.
Yeah, quit.
Wait.
He's just like, spit on you, put. And then, so I don't remember what happened at the end. I'm gonna be honest. So she goes to his cottage. He's packing his shit, and then they start running. So Clifford and a bunch of other people, they start running towards the cabin. And they're like, "I told you to get the fuck out! Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out! Fuck!" He's barking like a chihuahua. And then so Oliver and her Connie, they're in the cabin and they're like making out for the last time, and then how does it end? Because I don't fucking remember.
So, she's like moping around France or Italy. I think it's Italy, because there's like gondolas and everything, or gondolas.
Ah.
And she's like just moping around and trying to like she's thinking about Oliver, and she's noticeably more pregnant. She got a little bump.
Yeah.
And I think her sister comes up and says that he's been spotted somewhere nearby.
Oh.
And she gives her the keys, giving her the okay to go and meet up with them. And she fucking flies down the road.
Oh, and then she like hugs him and shit.
Yeah, well, she gets to his cottage and she's like sitting there. And I swear to God, you could take this ending scene and just put some horror music behind it, and it would it would come out so much differently. But
oh yeah,
like
the fucking music in this. We didn't even talk about the music.
I forgot. The music was the worst part of this movie.
I didn't know what movie it was because there's very dramatic shit like when they're fucking, they're like it's like dun 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 bum 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 bum. Yeah.
It was very like tense music all the whole time, like very like it was trying to be a thriller. Like they informed the orchestra they're making a thriller movie, and it definitely was not a thriller.
Yeah. Yeah, they were like, oh yeah, by the way, we kind of changed the script. Thanks for the score. We're not gonna commission you to do anything else. Thanks for the score. We're just gonna use it for whatever the fuck we make. And it was
okay.
This lady Chatterley's lover. He's like, oh yeah, by the way, that score you made, romance movie. He's like, that's not what I made that for.
He's like, well, that's what it's going in. So,
you
want me to take the money back? He's like, no.
It's like I thought this was like a Liam Neeson movie. Nope.
Nope, not at all. Not even close.
Yeah.
I mean, he could be in this movie. He'd probably be. Who would he be? He wouldn't be the gamekeeper.
No.
Definitely not the gamekeeper.
Well, I mean, they got the same accent.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's just old ass Liam Neeson and this like really young girl.
Yeah, like 20-year-old girl.
Yeah.
Fucking 60-year-old Liam Neeson. She's like, he's just so hot. He's so wrinkly.
He's like crusty as fuck. Oh my god. Yeah, so they embrace at the end of the movie and they start a life together in some other country because I don't remember what the other country was. It's either Italy or France.
Italy, Germany, it could be any of those. I don't think they see, I don't remember why, like how she found out. Maybe she got like a letter or something. I think she might have gotten a letter.
Yeah, I don't remember the ending at all.
Me either. I was just so done with the movie by the time it got to the end.
Yeah. But we're gonna get movies like that, unfortunately. So
yeah, we got The Souvenir. That was a bit of a.
The Souvenir was better than Lady Chatterley's Lover.
Oh, 100% better. It was still a bit of a chore to get through.
Yeah.
I ended up liking it more the more I thought about it, but still, when we were watching it, like I won't watch it again.
I mean, shit, it was a runner-up last time.
Yeah, like, but the fact that I had to sit on it is what made it a second.
I feel like certain movies can do that, but like you can be really invested in it the first go round. I wasn't like with the Souvenir, and I thought about it for a little bit. And there's like I still think there's no way it beats In the Tall Grass. And that's not even just like a genre thing. Like I just don't see it being a better movie than In the Tall Grass. Even as convoluted as In the Tall Grass is, I don't think there is a way that The Souvenir is better.
I like the story. I like the
it's just a
subtle
slog.
dialogue, but it is a bit of a slog to get through. But
at least
I think me like thinking back on it, I liked it more than when I was watching it. Which is another reason why In the Tall Grass was good, because it was the winner because it
kept you entertained. Yeah. You're like, oh shit, what's about to happen next? Does he want to fuck his sister? Does he want to fuck his sister?
Oh, he wants to fuck his sister. Is that old lady? What is she doing? Someone get that old lady a fucking recliner or a TV remote and just put on Wheel of Fortune and let her just relax.
Oh, that's a child?
Oh, it's a child. Oh, Jesus. Oh,
How old are you, little lady? 7?
7. I'm 7.
Okay, Grandma.
Hey, let's get you back out of this corn. What are you doing in this corn, you little stinker, you?
I don't think it's corn, is it?
No, it's grass. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. It's in the tall grass, not in the tall corn. I think there's already a movie called Children of the Corn. I don't think they want to be.
Is that where the little lady's from? Did she just wander from the corn into the grass?
I think so.
It's like shit.
So. Yeah.
Not again.
Honestly, Children of the Corn is one of my least favorite classic horror movies.
Never watched it.
It's so fucking boring, dude. Oh my god. Fuck.
Well, isn't it just like a cult of children?
Yeah, it's a cult of children who are like brainwashed religiously, and they use religion to justify murder, which religion.
Yeah, hand in hand.
Yeah. So it was that was the basis of that. It seems like a cool premise, executed poorly, very boring. If we get Children of the Corn, you'll fucking see. It's rough.
There's a lot of Children of the Corn.
I hope we get Pumpkinhead. Pumpkinhead is like it is 100% a campy horror movie, but the practical effects, even for its time, holy shit, so good. Like, especially for its time, it's like, wow, they got away with that in that time period, and they did it well. Like I like Pumpkinhead. I fucks with Pumpkinhead.
That'd be cool to watch. There's 4 of them. That's kind of nuts.
What, Pumpkinhead or
Pumpkinhead? Yeah. No, Children of the Corn. There's like 8 of them.
Yeah.
1, 2.
I don't think they ever got any better.
Oh no, I wasn't lying. There's 10 of them. 1, 2, 3.
10
4,
Children of the
5,
Corn?
6, 7, 8. There's 9. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
There's Children of the Corn, Children of the Corn 2, The Final Sacrifice. It was not The Final Sacrifice. Because the next one's Urban Harvest. Then The Gathering. Oh, Juggalos.
Yeah, oh God. I knew you were going to make that joke. If you were going to make it, I was going to.
Me and Cole were joking around about, I was like, why don't they make Faygo like a cologne? The Faygo fragrance. He's like moon mist.
Yeah, it's like, oh my God, I was about to say that. I was like, what are you wearing? Moon mist. Hatchets. Fat chicks.
And we were like joking around, like we were making a commercial for it, like I went to the gathering and no one was whooping at me. So then I got the Faygo fragrance, and now everyone calls me Ninja.
Here's a real testimonial from a juggalo. I'm a juggalo.
A real life juggalo.
I'm a juggalette, actually.
Oh,
And nobody was whooping at me. Nobody whooped at me. But now that I'm wearing moon mist, they throw their human shit at me.
That's actually a compliment when we're in the gathering.
It's like,
Oh my
not only
God.
did I get whooped at, they threw their own feces at me.
Oh my fucking God. I want to make a Faygo fragrance now.
I've never seen Jinko jeans more in my entire life. Jinko jeans and chain wallets as far as the eye can see. I didn't even know they made Jinkos anymore.
Chain wallets. You can just hear the chain wallets all the way from here.
Everybody was wearing a jersey, but it wasn't a sports team. It was a clown face.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
And then they started rapping about Jesus, and I got really confused about where I was.
Then I realized I was not at the gathering. I was actually at church camp.
No, they're ICP. They're evangelical Christians.
Are you shitting me?
No, like look that up straight up.
ICP evangelical.
They're evangelical Christians. Their last album that they put out before they so they had like a saga. They had like 6 albums. They were called like the Joker card albums or some shit. And the last one, don't ask me how I know all this shit. I'm not a juggalo, nor have I ever been a juggalo. My brother was for a while. So I know these things, but I also know just way too much about music for no goddamn reason. No discernible reason. I can tell you about like Lenny Kravitz's albums. I won't, but I can. You want to know about all of Blues Traveler's albums? I know like there's at least 7.
There's Blues. Yeah, Blues Traveler's not bad.
No,
I'm thinking of the right one.
they're like one of the best jam bands I've ever heard. Fuck you, Grateful Dead. Nobody likes you. Nobody likes you.
Tasteful bread, more like. Fucking Cole always says, "Grateful Dead." I'm grateful Jerry's dead.
I'm grateful, Jerry's. That's fucking hilarious. We need to get Cole. We need to get Cole on the podcast.
Oh, dude, he would fucking kill it. Me and Cole talk about movies. I told Cole about Lady Chatterley's Lover like at least 3 times.
He knows about the podcast then, so he's
Yeah, he's known about it since we started.
and I'm sure he's interested.
I'm not saying he wouldn't be. I think he would be down. He's really focused on music right now, so it might be kind of hard to get him to come here. But
Cole,
I don't think he would be opposed.
Yeah, Cole loves me, so I think,
Oh yeah, he was asking about how you're doing and everything.
yeah, busy.
I told him, yeah, he's worked every single fucking day of April.
Just so I can go to Portland and play some Pokemon.
He's getting into this new card game, this new fangled card game.
Is it One Piece?
No. One Piece has a fucking card game?
It does.
Oh my god, I gotta look this up. TCG.
Apparently it took off. It's starting to take off.
Well, One Piece went away for a while, and it's come back with a fucking vengeance, and I don't know why. There's already like 12 fucking seasons. There's over 1,000 episodes.
Yeah.
I've tried to watch it, and it just goes on for fucking ever.
Yeah, I heard it's boring as shit too. Like
It can get pretty like it'll get really boring, and I'll just be like mindlessly watching it, and then it'll out of nowhere get really interesting. Like, oh shit, hell yeah, and then it'll go back to being annoying. It's
Yeah.
more annoying than boring, because Nami's an annoying character. Usopp's an annoying character. Everyone's annoying, but Zoro and um, Sanji. Sanji's not too annoying, except whenever there's girls around, and it's kind of like, dude, just fucking shut
Right.
that guy up. Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh god.
But
So
everyone else, Luffy's also pretty annoying too.
Luffy, like a
The
loofah.
no, it's his name, Monkey D. Luffy.
Huh.
Yeah, he's kind of annoying. So it's really hard to watch. Huh.
Yeah.
They kind of look like Oh, anytime I try to look up magic cards sometimes, and this other card game comes up, but I have no idea what it is. They kind of look like that. It's all in Japanese, so I have no idea what any of these say.
Huh.
Oh. When attacking, play up to one red character card with the cost of one from your hand. Huh.
One Piece card game. Do they have it on
When this
TC?
leader attacks...
They
or-
do.
no, I'm on the actual website for them.
Huh.
Oh, they do have it on TCG Player.
Interesting. It's only $85 for a booster box.
Damn.
Pokemon is way more expensive than that.
Oh man, don't even get me started on Magic.
Yeah.
Magic's fucking stupid. That's why I print out all my cards.
Ridiculous.
I'm the proxy prince, the prince of proxies.
Yeah. We're gonna start doing proxies just to practice, and so, I mean, I practice on TCGL, but I want to
Yeah.
print. I want to print out proxies pretty soon, just to start practicing with decks. I need to get a printer.
I was
But-
lucky that my mom had one, but I feel bad because I went through all of her ink.
Yeah.
I gotta buy her some new ink.
That way, I don't have to like use like cards that I'm actually going to be playing with in tournaments to
Yeah.
and wear them the fuck out. So, and I don't have to buy a bunch of like cards just to build all these like meta decks to practice with. I can just fucking print them, and then I just buy them if I want to use it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking proxies are amazing.
Yes.
I wish, and I understand why they don't. But I wish they allowed proxies in tournaments.
Yeah.
Just because some of those cards are like, I'm talking about like Magic in general,
Yeah.
are just really fucking expensive, and I don't want to spend $300 on one card that may or may not win the game for me, and could get banned
Right.
in that format.
I feel like see, I don't think hopefully more card games start like doing well, but if you're not one of the big three, it's not happening, man. Like
No.
Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, and Pokemon,
Yeah.
they've got a formula that just works. And
Yeah,
if
They've
you're
just
not
been around for so long.
yeah, and if you're not outselling them, if you're not keeping up, you're kind of dead in the water. Like
Yeah.
those are the big three. I mean, you could, yeah, like more power to you if you want to play like Digimon. Digimon's got a card game out. Apparently, it's really fun. One Piece. They just had like an official tournament. Not like they started like actually doing like big tournaments like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh
Oh, shit.
and Magic. Yeah, and Digimon does tournaments as well. I don't know what their size is, but One Piece, like they kicked off and they were trying, like they're trying like hell, and it's got the fan base. I know it does, but like, is that enough of a fan base? Like, are they gonna be like diehards? Like, oh, I need to play this card game, though. Like Pokemon, there's enough people that play the card game that it warrants like these giant fucking tournaments with thousands of fucking people there. Like, and it just continues to grow. Like, it's getting bigger. Like, these tournaments are getting massive. I swear, like every other tournament I go to, It's like this is the largest regional we've ever had, and it's like, oh, that's what you said. That's what you said in Orlando. They're like, yeah, well, now,
Not bigger.
yeah, well, now this is the biggest, and I'm like, well, fuck, okay. Charlotte was pretty small compared to Orlando. I think there was like, I only by like 200 people probably. Like,
Damn, that's a lot.
yeah, because it was like I think it was like 1,800 players in Orlando or something, or like 1,500 masters, and like the rest of them were like juniors and seniors. But the masters division, there was like 1,500 fucking people. Like it was
God
insane.
Damn.
Yeah, all stuffed into this convention center. Like it's fucking ridiculous. But Charlotte was just a weird fucking tournament. Like the tables were too small. They had like everything. So there's a big ass room, but they had like one half of it like completely blocked off. But there's like nothing over there. A lot of people were like trying to stand around in there because like but people were like, no, you can't stand there. It's like, what am I getting in the way of? Like, there's nothing here. Like, and I want to go grab a pretzel. Maybe I'm trying to go grab a pretzel. Like,
I just want food.
yeah. But yeah, that's us ranting about the TCG for this episode, I think, or TCGs for this episode. I think we can go ahead and roll that randomizer.
Roll B-roll, Shawn. We don't have B-roll.
Yeah, we don't have B-roll.
It's just a leaf.
All right, and 3, a 2, a 1,
Open.
And what happens in Vegas?
Oh no, is this
Ashton Kutcher and Cameron Diaz.
Yeah. God damn it. I've seen this one.
I don't think I have, but we're going to.
I've seen it. This is gonna be a stupid fucking movie. I'm sorry for spoiling it for you guys, but
this movie sucks.
we're watching a rom-com.
We were watching a rom-com. So we got a romance. We've had 2 romance movies. I think this is our first rom-com.
I think so. Let me check the tubes you use. Use tubes.
Use tubes.
See, Fear and Broathing videos.
I'm gonna run right by. May I say hi to the people?
Sure.
Is Kazam a rom-com?
Is Kazam a rom-com? Yes.
Is Baby Geniuses a rom-com?
Yes. Is In the Tall Grass a rom-com? Yes.
Yes.
I don't know what movies are.
I don't know genres. Oh, God. Yeah, this is our first rom-com.
Yeah.
I hate this
All right, I love it.
already.
And it's on HBO Max, so we don't have to pay for shit.
Hell yeah.
So, that's what we're watching next. We're watching What Happens in Vegas, starring Ashton Kutcher and Cameron Diaz.
Cameron Diaz.
Cameron Diaz.
Ashton Kutcher.
The goat's name is Cameron Diaz. It's from Community. They say it in Spanish though. It's yeah. The goat's name.
Diaz.
The goat's name is Cameron Diaz.
It's like fucking South Park with that goat named Stevie Nicks.
Yeah.
Stevie Nicks. Oh my god, I love your music.
Oh my god. Well, we talked about Lady Chatterley's Lover and we talked about other things, but now we gotta go watch What Happens in Vegas. And the next time you see us, we'll be wearing the same shirts, unless Joe decides to change. But
you know, now that you said it, I might.
Because we're recording this in the same fucking day. Spoilers.
Yeah, we're kind of we procrastinated too much. Now we got to catch up.
We're probably gonna do that the next time we record too. We'll probably watch 2 movies and record twice.
Yeah, it gets us set up nicely.
Yes, Because I'm going to Portland in like 2 days. So
And I work a lot.
yeah, me too. Way too much.
I need to take a vacation soon and go somewhere.
Yes. Yes.
I'll just go to like. I wonder if there's a website. I know we're trying to end this, but
Yeah.
just random location generator.
It's gonna be like you like go to like United States specifically.
Well, the first like 6 are in different countries. El Paso, Illinois. Okay,
Oh.
pretty close.
I didn't know there was an El Paso, Illinois.
I had no idea. Me either. Let me pick random coordinates. It's gonna put me in the ocean. Yep. Put me in the ocean. I guess I'm going to latitude -40.77517, longitude 40.49795. Off the coast of, just kind of in the middle of the fucking ocean.
That's where you're gonna vacation at.
Yep, I'm going there. I don't need a passport because I'm not going to any country. There we go.
You're on the plane and you're just like just drive me off here. They're like we can't we can't do that, sir. I'm going.
I'm coming up on the longitude. Come on. I'm gonna miss my fucking exit.
It's like, sir, we can't open the door. What do you think? I'm going to fucking Kentucky?
It's just... Oh my fucking god.
Just drop me off here. Please.
Please, for the love of God.
You just like cannonball. There's like a hotel underwater. You're like...
About time. I made it to Atlantis.
Yes. All right. I think that about wraps up for this episode of the Fear and Broathing podcast. So, what happens in Vegas? I have been Shawn.
I've been Joe.
And this has been Lady Chatterley's brother. And what would you rate it?
Oh, wow. 2 pair of balls in the rain out of 10.
Yes. Okay. I give it 1 solid dong and 2 perky breasts for a rating of 3 out of 10.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah.
So wait till we get to what happens in Vegas, Shawn. It's gonna be baby geniuses all over again.
All right. I can't wait. All right. See ya. Bye.
Bye. Bye.